Hello friends, Swaraj here, and today's topic obviously is Tesla. And as the title says, I'm making a statement that Tesla stock is a bubble. So I'm making a statement about Tesla stock, not Tesla as a company. Tesla as a company is doing very good and they are making new innovations. In fact, they have launched many models of their electric cars which are and they are also making new innovations in self-driving cars, and for that reason I don't find anything wrong with the company as such. But the stock on purely valuation terms seems to be very overvalued, and I feel the stock is going to correct very soon. In 2021 you might see a very huge fall in the Tesla stock. Not only Tesla stock, Nasdaq as a whole, there are many companies on Nasdaq, especially the tech companies, Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft. All these companies have become very overvalued. During the pandemic, the market and the fund managers and the people with a lot of money to invest, they were confused where to invest the money. So as you know, in US, keeping money in government bonds and FDs do not yield a lot of interest rates. So they basically keep this money in stocks. So they keep on rotating. So what they did was they sold the real economy stocks like the automobile companies, or say mining companies, or other sectors, airline companies. They sold the stocks of those companies. They took the money and they put the money in tech stocks, because tech was a sector which was running smoothly even during pandemic, and tech companies did many innovations during that time, adapted very well. So let's get back to the topic of Tesla, why I feel it is overvalued and why I feel it is a bubble, why I feel that this bubble is going to pop very soon. So I'm going to present my argument with data, and I'm going to show that the whole electric car segment, the electric car segment is actually very overvalued and very optimistically overvalued. And for that reason I feel in the next 2-3 years these stocks are going to give no returns. In fact, people holding those stocks, I advise them to exit. Why I took Tesla as a topic to study, because many of my friends have been contacting, many of my friends in US, abroad, and also in India. They were contacted and asking, is Tesla good to buy henceforth? Should we buy Tesla? And many Indians, since Tesla registered in last few days in India as a company, and they're going to bring their cars to India, many of the people have started to ask, is Tesla going to be listed in India as well? And let me tell all those people that the Tesla is not going to list its shares in India in the near future. It might take very long time, because Tesla as a company is very new, not even a month old company, and it has zero sales in India, so it cannot list its company or its shares in Indian stock markets according to the rules. So let's go to the data, why I feel Tesla stock is a bubble. Let me repeat it. I don't have I have very good comment about Tesla as a company, but as a stock, as of now, I feel Tesla stock is overly priced, and it is one of the biggest bubble that you might ever see, like the dot-com bubble of 2000-2001, and the real estate bubble of 2008, US real estate bubble, and the Bitcoin bubble. Even bigger than that is the Tesla stock. So let's go to the data now. So I took out the data. Tesla stock is according to Friday's closing is $846. Exactly 1 year back it was $150 to $160, and from that it has shot up almost $700 from there. So that is like almost 5-6 times of appreciation. That is very good, no doubt about it. But does this rise justify? No. When you calculate, so the market valuation of Tesla as of now is according to Friday's close, is exactly 800 billion. And market capitalization, what is the meaning of market capitalization? So market capitalization is actually the value of the company according to the stock price. So it's 800 billion. So that is what is called market capitalization. Market capitalization basically value of the company. How much is the value of the company? So Ford has a market cap of 45 billion. GM Motors has a market capitalization of 79 or say 80 billion. So you take Ford plus General Motors and you get 125 billion. Then you include also Chrysler, so another 40, so it's 165 billion. And then you take Volkswagen, the biggest car company in the, or say automobile company in the world. Its market capitalization is 86 billion euros, or say 90 billion US dollars. So if you combine all these big car companies, they also do not have their combined value of 800 billion. It somewhere comes around 200 or 220 billion. So looking at the market capitalization, Tesla as a stock is completely overpriced. Now let's look at the sales. So do the sales justify the valuation of Tesla stock? So I'm not going to take the sales of 2020 because 2020, as you know, was an aberration. The whole economy was disturbed, and all automobile companies' sales were down. So let's take a look of sales of 2019. No doubt 2020 was good for Tesla, but let's take a look at 2019. What were the sales of all companies and compare the valuation according to that. So in 2019, the total sales of Tesla were 24.6 billion, and obviously this year there has been a good growth. In 2019, Tesla was a loss-making company, and in 2020 it is making a little bit of profit. But even if you take that profit, Tesla is valued 175 times to their current profit, operating profit. So generally stocks are valued, this is called PE ratio. So the price to earnings is very high. Generally 20 also is considered, 20 times of the earning is also considered very high valuation, but this is 175 times. And also the revenues are also not very great when you compare it to Ford. Ford in 2019 had a sales of 156 billion. So 24 billion and 156 billion, there is no comparison. Then you take General Motors. General Motors had a sales of 137 billion in 2019. Volkswagen, which is the biggest car company or automobile company on earth, had total sales of 252 billion in 2019. Obviously there was a controversy Volkswagen was going on in Volkswagen because they did some cheating. They cheated the environmental, or you say the pollution department of all the countries, and they had to face a lot of penalties, and they had to call back a lot of cars. But still 252 billion is very huge, and compared to 24 billion of Tesla is very small. So in that terms, Tesla 800 billion valuation is not justified. Now let's go to the reason why Tesla as a stock increased. So we have to go back into 2019, what happened and the impact that had on the Tesla stock. So as you know, 2019 was very bad for Tesla as a company. Its Model X car was delayed. Financially Tesla was not doing very good. Elon Musk as a head of the company also was making a lot of mistakes and controversies through his very irresponsible tweets, and he had to face a lot of penalties and a lot of penalizing actions from SEC, that is the Security Exchange Commission of US. And for that reason, what happened was there were many short sellers on the Tesla stock. But surprisingly, the last quarter, that is December of 2019, Tesla had very huge bumper sales, and that actually rescued the company. So all these short sellers, they were caught up in the Tesla stock by the end of 2019. And as you know, at the starting of 2020, the pandemic news started coming in, and many as I was saying, these funds and pension funds and these huge billions of dollars of funds, they keep their money rotating in all those stocks. So already the short sellers who had shorted Tesla all throughout 2018 and 19, they were stuck. And as at the start of 2020, Tesla had a good sales figure backing it, and also the next quarter bookings on their cars also were good, and they actually declared that they're going to be profitable from 2020 first quarter. And short sellers were stuck, and they started unwinding their shorts. And these funds, they were pulling out money from the real economy stocks like airlines, steel, or power companies, or whatever or say traditional automobile companies. They were selling those stocks and putting the money in Nasdaq tech-oriented companies. So Tesla is also considered a tech-oriented company. So they were buying, and this pressure was felt by the short sellers, and they were making huge losses. And these short sellers, they kept on. The demand for the stock was so huge, short sellers were stuck at very high prices. So to hedge themselves against future losses, they also started buying Tesla stock options. And this pressure on the stock options actually created another big push on Tesla stock. And as you can see on the chart, from August, the Tesla stock started rocketing upwards, and since November, the Tesla stock has been moving one side up. So short sellers were stuck from April, May. Around that time they were stuck. They were able to unwind their position during the pandemic fall. But after that, those funds started buying, tech-oriented funds started buying and started pushing the stock. The real move on the bubble move that you call came after 2020 November, when normal public started running towards the Tesla stock, and they kept on buying and piling it up without thinking about the valuation of the stock. That is what generally happens in the public. They see the news, a stock is rising, and they go on piling it up, and then it starts moving, the price starts moving towards a bubble territory. And that is what is happening right now. Same kind of behavior was seen during the Bitcoin bubble of 2018, where Bitcoin was moving in one direction upwards. It was crossing $18,000, $20,000, $25,000. Even now, Bitcoin is moving like that. But what happened during 2018? Suddenly Bitcoin crashed, and because there were some people who were holding huge stocks of Bitcoin, and they started offloading on the general public, and general public unaware was still buying, and many people were stuck. And those people actually came out of Bitcoin this year, this January, when Bitcoin actually crossed $30,000, $35,000. People who were stuck with Bitcoins. But many of these people, they forgot their Bitcoin wallet passwords also, and that is a tragic story of general public. They actually fall prey to all this news, and this news do not cover the real story. That is, why is this stock rising? Does this command the valuation? Is the valuation justified? What is the backstory behind this rise? And same is happening with Tesla. Even Elon Musk is not taking the Tesla stock price seriously as of now. He is also laughing it off, and he's not making any comment on the Tesla stock, because even he knows the Tesla stock is overvalued, and general public unaware is still buying it. So my request to my friends and my known ones who are in US, who have invested in Tesla stock, exit it, because it just doesn't justify the price or the market capitalization that it has right now, because its sales are not huge. Okay, people are talking about future, what they are justifying the price on future. Okay, so the whole automobile companies all around the world combined, they are $200 billion, and they are justifying that all these companies will not survive in the future, and that is the reason Tesla might take all the sales of all these companies in the future. So these are all speculations. These companies, Ford, GM, Chrysler, Volkswagen, all these companies are making sales as of now, and they are also developing their own electric cars, their own self-driving cars. They are also investing heavily on battery technology. Volkswagen has actually conceptualized 5 electric cars of their own, and they are going to launch these 5 models in coming 2-3 years, and they have actually declared that they're going to stop production of all their diesel and petrol engines, and that is a huge news, and they are going to start selling the 5 conceptual electric cars in the next couple of years. Mercedes also has decided that it is going to stop development on its diesel engines, and they are going to keep the present diesel engine as it is, because they see that the consumer in the future is not going to demand a diesel engine, and they are going to keep developing on the electric engine. Same thing is happening with Ford. Ford as of now is working very extensively on its self-driving cars and electric cars, and they are also going to stop new development on their diesel and petrol engines. And that is the reason I feel Tesla is not going to be a very prominent company in automotive sector, because automotive sector as a whole is a very competitive sector, and each of this, even Elon Musk told once that all these companies are going to have small even presently they have very small percentage of shares in market share in the whole pie, that is the sales, auto sales. All these companies hold small pies, and same is going to happen with Tesla. And not only that, Apple itself is developing its own electric car, though it has failed on its targeted schedule because of the pandemic and all other reasons. But still, Tesla is going to face a lot of competition from all other companies. So for that reason, I feel the speculation that is happening that Tesla is going to be the mother of all the automobile companies, that is wrong. Though Tesla has a lot of technological advanced knowledge, that it is very further in the learning curve, but still I see that many companies are going to catch up with Tesla in terms of technology, though it might not be as fast as Tesla, but they will eventually catch up, and Tesla probably might not end up being the mother of the whole automobile sector, because people are going to look forward to option. Also, I took a look at another electric car company, that is NIO, that is catching the buzz since a lot of time, and one of my friend in US also was asking should I invest in NIO, and since 1 month NIO has risen from $44 to $62 as of Friday, because the amount of money that has been made in Tesla is attracting people to invest in alternatives, and same is going to happen, and NIO also might reach a bubble territory in this year, and from there it might crash, because market capitalization of NIO is 97 billion, whereas market capitalization of Volkswagen, which is the biggest automobile company on earth, it is 90 billion, around 90 billion. So NIO also doesn't justify, and sales of NIO also are not that great, and NIO is a loss-making company as of now. So for that reason, I feel people should stay away from all this electric car segment or electric car or the technology space as a whole, because this technology space has overheated, and their stocks might fall in 2021 or 2022, and many people are going to lose money as people who had invested in Bitcoin in 2018, they lost a lot of money. Same kind of damage is going to happen in investors of Tesla and NIO. And that is what I feel, that is what is my opinion. Again, I can go wrong. I'm not saying all my data is, all my predictions go right. I'm saying I can go wrong, but I say that you yourself go and do all this analysis, and you will find that somewhere it is justified that Tesla as a stock is a huge bubble, and people who have made profit should take off their profit and sit comfortably. And as you have seen in the Bitcoin, it fell from $25,000 and it came down very low, and again now it is moving to $35,000. Same thing is going to happen with Tesla. Tesla will fall, it will remain down for the next 3-4 years, and then again it will rise. I'm not saying Tesla as a company is going to go completely off. No, Tesla will remain, it will keep on making innovations, but Tesla as a stock is overly priced. Thank you.